common thing, regardless of which background we come from. And you know what that is? Stress. If you're a Hindu, you are stressed. If you're a Muslim, you are stressed. If you're successful, you are stressed. If you're not successful, you are stressed. If you're a doctor, you are stressed. And you're a patient, you are stressed. Yeah? Yeah? That is a given, right? Yeah? And the majority of the stress comes from the vacillation of the mind, with Tulsi also, I think, Buddha also mentioned. The mind vacillates between the past and the future. Oh, I wish I should have taken this profession, or got married to this person, or not married to this person. Yeah? Or anxiety. Am I going to have my job? What's going to happen with the recession? Am I going to be able to retire in a social security? My 401k, 101k? I don't know. Yeah? So the mind is going between the past and the future, and that's what's causing majority of stress in our life, right? But there's a big secret in our breath. Even in the West, we say if somebody gets angry, why don't you take a few deep breaths? Because once you take the breaths, it has a calming effect of the mind. If the mind is like the kite, the breath is like the string which brings the mind to the present moment. Yeah? That's why His Holiness, our founder, His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji, has patented some breathing techniques which, using those techniques in the rhythm of the breath, you can release the toxins from the nervous system, bring the mind to the present moment so you can be calm, collected, peaceful, focused, and do whatever you want and accomplish it with 100% focus. And along with that, to complement that, we have some very simple tenets or golden principles. I'll give you one because of the shortage of time. Simple thing, accept people and situations as they are. Guess what causes the majority of stress? Some people who push our buttons. It could be your boss, it could be your parents, it could be your children, it could be your spouse, it could be crazy drivers on the parkway or turnpike. Yeah? It's few people who push our buttons, or sometimes things are not going the way you want them to. Yes? So acceptance is not tough, but guess I'll give an example what is easier. So let's say you're walking on the road, and the road is a little thorny, it has some stones. So we have two options. Either to pave all the roads that we walk on and make them smooth, or wear some nice shoes so that the thorns and the stones don't touch us, right? So which of them is easier? Shoes, right? It's obvious. Guess what? Because it's the shoes we have control over and not the road. And paving the road, all the roads, is so much more tougher. Similarly, we have very little control over changing the people and the situations around us. Of course, wherever we have control, let's exercise it. But whenever we don't have control, let's not get bothered about what people are saying or thinking or doing. But yet, if we can find that combination where we are not bothered by other people, then we can respond to situations and not react. So a combination of the breathing techniques to calm the mind, complemented with some very simple knowledge, you can really truly be in the present moment and be happy and peaceful. That's I think a very condensed version of Art of Living. And guess what? It has caused, and you have seen in the video, that it's past all boundaries when we went to Silver Jubilee, and I'm sure some people were here. And this May we were celebrating birthday of His Holiness in Europe. And you see people from all countries, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, coming together from different languages and being and enjoying and having that commonality and being able to practice whatever religion they are from in a better way. I know I was raised in a Hindu family, but I had no connection with the scriptures. I didn't find any relevance of what that scripture had to offer in my modern day life. But after doing these techniques, I can really, it sinks in, and I can feel the connection not only with Hinduism, whatever scriptures I read, it gives a totally different depth and perception. Now, just the vision of the founder, His Holiness, as you saw, is to create a one world family. And maybe to achieve the one world family through a stress-free, violence-free society. Guess what? We'll always have our differences. God, I don't think, is a communist, right? There's not one food, not one vegetable, not one tree, not one animal, not one kind of human being. So guess what? There would be different paths. So instead of us imposing our path on the other person, if we can celebrate the differences and move together and say, you know what, let's drop the word tolerance, because that is, I'm tolerating you because I don't like you. And let's say, you know what, we are in it together, especially in this state where we are seeing so much diversity. Let's complement each other's strength and let's move together and realize the vision of a one world family. Thank you.